Again.
Skype.
There we go. Now it's actually streaming.
Excellent.
Thank you, Jesus.
My undead priest has nothing to do with it.
I said Jesus, not Jesus.
Oh. Close
Yeah,
enough.
there. It shows
Yep.
you're actually streaming now.
Well, at the bottom right, whenever I have OBS up, it shows my how much I'm uploading.
Okay.
Okay then. Well, last we had left off was all the players had just partook in a little bit of a combat situation where a couple of humans with their tongues cut out had attacked both Zenthir and Falavor. Falavor getting the worst end of that particular attack.
Yep.
In process of doing so, a guard killed the human that was attacking Falavor, and Baldric and Zenthir were actually able to capture the human assassin that attempted to kill Zenthir. As a quick recap, Baldric is currently taking the sleeping assassin, who was now been woken up by Meha, to Mayor Thent, excuse me. Zenthir has gone to get guards to bring back towards his combat site. Meha found the body of a dead elf woman, and on the body she found a note that she read. And Falavor is currently having his wounds treated by some guards. Now for all my players, do you all remember that?
Yes.
Yes.
Meha, do you need me to read you the note again?
Yes.
Okay, not a big deal. The note reads, I've discovered a town where no children can be found. Although the kingdom records indicate that several children should live in Turner Town, the most recent record indicates all the children are no longer living there. Stranger still, all the families swear to never having any children. This bears investigating further. A long slit along her throat lets you know that she was likely murdered in a way that she wouldn't scream out. Alright, we are going to now start up. We're going to go in order with those who had the most pressing action. Baldric, you were dragging a human who is now awake that you guys had tied up.
Is where everyone's standing current? Because I know Miha
Yes.
had woken the thing up. Did she wake it up and then just leave it?
She woke the thing up and was going to actually kill it, and you said no. So she went and because she noticed a dead elven woman. So she is actually current, still over there by the dead elven woman.
Alright, well, I'll drag it up to at least the road. Yeah, just a little bit more up to the road and wait for at least someone else to come join me.
Okay.
And just poke at it.
If you poke at it too far, it does attempt to bite at you.
Yeah.
Seemingly without any regard for its own safety.
Well, once it does that, I'll stop poking.
Zenthir, you were the next rushing around. You approached and came up to a half-elf guard.
Mm-hmm.
He has his back turned to you. He is still facing out. He has a bow at the ready, but there is no arrow pulled against its strings.
Okay. As I approach him, I call out to him to have him turn and face me. Excuse me.
You call out, and he does not turn.
Okay, that's a little creepy. I will move in front of him.
As you move in front of him, you can look closely. He does not seem to react.
Mm-hmm.
And if you try and get him to react, he just kind of his eyes are glazed over.
Well, that's no good. If I shout out to the archers up top, do they respond in any way?
If you shout out to them, they do not seem to respond.
Huh. In that case, skills. Is there anything knowledge arcana that would cause this?
I'm going to give it to you. A lot of things. You don't have anything else to go off of, though.
Okay, but there's something obviously.
There's
Wrong.
something obviously wrong with them.
Okay. Then, at that point, since I don't have anything that could potentially fix that, I'm going to go and try and get help from somewhere else.
Okay, where do you walk?
There's a human guard over here.
Okay.
Is he the same?
As you walk over, welcome to Turner Town. Please be careful and enjoy your stay.
Excuse me, but I've been here for a few weeks, or a few days. And you appear to be having some problems with your guards over in the tower.
Welcome to Turner Town.
Oh, no.
His eyes are glazed over as well, and when he speaks, his mouth barely moves.
Great.
Go ahead and roll a perception roll as
Okay.
you walk past.
As I walk past?
As you walk past, yeah, you get one as you
Okay.
walk past.
Alright, let's see here. And it is a total of... Let's go. Perception plus 2, 14. Wisdom, so 14.
Okay. You're not proficient in perception?
I am proficient in perception.
You don't have a wisdom modifier, though.
No.
Is it one of your double?
I'm a warlock.
Warlock. So no, you don't have
Right.
skill expertise. Alright. 14. There is a strange scent to this guard.
Okay.
You can't quite place it.
Gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna continue back into the town then.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to leave you for a moment. Falavor,
Yes.
you are currently being treated. The dwarf guard is talking to you fairly gruffly, but he actually seems to be, tending to your wounds with a touch of concern. And the human... Let's see... Yep, the human isn't really doing much. He says a few words every now and then. But it's almost like he doesn't care.
It's a good thing you two came along, otherwise I would have... Oh, that would not have been a good dead body for you two to have to deal with.
Aye, well, I'm only glad that you're able to blast the thing away, though I know not why you put so much blood all over the edge of that stable.
There was a dead woman's body that, may have got caught in the way.
Hey, well, you lump of useless meat, go over there and check to see if she's still recognizable. The human shoots him a filthy glance and begins to walk over there. After a few seconds, he does turn around and go, "No, unfortunately, it looks like her face was completely smashed in.
The one good part of her.
More's the pity. Gonna have a foul amount of time trying to find next to kin for this one." Now, at this point, the dwarf has finished tending to your wounds. You're not in any danger of dying from blood loss or anything weird like that. Do you do anything special because the dwarf begins the process of walking away towards the human assassin.
Dwarf, has there been a lot of attacks here lately?
Nay, only since the king's quest has been put out.
But why would people attack here? Just because of the king's quest?
Many a times that people would attempt to enter the forest that is protected by treaty, and some nobles would be against that, their lands being close to the elves, knowing that they would lose them in a war. And for whatever God's forsaken reason, all the adventurers and humans tend to walk through Turner Town to get to the forest. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some cleaning up to do.
I understand. Thank you for your time.
Alright. Falavor, do you move anywhere? The human who is there seems to be poking at the gunk.
I'm going to leave this scene.
Alright. Meha!
Mm-hmm.
You finish reading the note, you find nothing else of real value on the woman. Her clothes look like they once were fancy. And what jewelry she wore looks to have been ruined.
Okay. Taking the note, hiding the note, or, stuffing in my pack away.
Right?
And then I'm gonna go find my peoples.
Okay.
Guys, can we go somewhere and talk a little bit?
We're somewhere now.
Somewhere not here.
Okay.
Why not here?
What time is it? Like, time-wise, where are we in the game?
Oh. I was like,
Sorry. Yeah, I realize that's why tap that bit on there.
you got some silence there, Lassie. The actual time of this, if I remember correctly, you guys were about midday. You were still doing the research to see if you could find anything in particular unique about the situation. You guys spoke to the elder half-elf in the barracks. Baldric had damaged some flasks inside the general store. And you'll have to forgive me, I don't remember. I think it was Zenthir spoke to the two elves.
Yes.
Yep.
And they told me the story about how you could make the Dryads cry out of happiness because of the rose.
And Falavor found out about gems. So, it's about midday, and you are currently dragging a human dressed all in tight-fitting black clothing.
When I reached the rest of the group, I let them know that the guards in the front of the town appear to have been
Falavor, you can check the
magically
rest of the
either
group.
stunned or enchanted.
Falibor. Let's go, guys.
Where are we going to?
Not here. Let's go back to the inn. I'm hungry.
Very well. It's as
Let's-
good a place as any to discuss what's going on.
Baldric, what's that thing you're dragging behind you?
A friend.
It is struggling very, very hard against the ropes, and it is failing miserably.
Yeah.
Smack it.
It's my new friend, Falavor. I'm gonna name him George.
Jay,
You're
you
not-
know you're doing all those roles publicly, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not
Bring
bringing that
George.
with us.
And smack him around a little bit, would you?
Do you intend to let him go? Or her? It?
I'm gonna take it under this tent thing, assuming that tent. Yeah.
Oh, bring it. We don't leave it there.
It will
Oh.
eventually get free.
Bring it.
Into the inn?
Yeah, knock it out.
But the inn is so nice.
Knock it out.
Okay. I'll knock it out and bring it with us.
Thank you.
Stop, Magpie.
Assuming knocking out doesn't murder it.
No, you can specify automatically non-lethal damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Shane can also be,
Are you saying I'm gonna be a jerk?
Yes.
I think that's
No,
what he
I
is
would
saying.
never say that.
You're right. You'd say I'm going to be a dick.
Yeah, that one I would say. Yeah, I'll bring it with us.
Okay. Well,
Can't remember if I kept my room or not. I'll go back to the person and see about getting a room. The innkeeper. She's a female, right? There's a couple. No. Yes?
It was female. Yes.
it is a
Female.
female. Okay, so
She. I don't know anyone around here?
there's a couple of people inside the inn. A
Mhm.
couple of humans that seem to be, grabbing food, getting some drink in the middle of the day. You can't drink all day if you don't start early.
Right. Has anyone seen the innkeeper?
She is behind the bar. She is currently tending to the people's foods.
Alright, so I just kind of wait, I guess, at the end until she gets to me, kind of wave at her.
Yes, darling, and how may I help you?
Is there a room I can get?
Are you dragging
A friend,
somebody?
he's hurt. I just need a place to put him.
But dear, he's tied up.
He has the vapors, and sometimes he gets overwhelmed by them.
All right, you know what? Go ahead and roll a bluff.
My sheet just go. $16.
Dear, I'm afraid I'm not going to allow you to bring a man in here that you've tied up. In fact, I think I need to call the guard.
Okay.
She begins to, back away from where you are.
They don't do anything. After you call the guard, can we still get a room?
No, this is about to get more complicated.
And she does leave very quickly and immediately begin yelling for the guard.
Is there anything within reach I could grab, like food or something?
There are a couple people eating at the bar.
No, not their food. Like this is just like I don't know, like some cheese or something.
No.
What is the rest of the room's reaction to?
A couple of
events?
some of them are too drunk already.
Mhm.
Two of them look at you guys very cross-eyed and then immediately begin to leave as well. So you've got about 3 people who are staying in who are too drunk to actually notice, and besides the innkeep and 2 other people, those are the only ones in there. So 3 people left, 3 people stayed.
Okay. Well, good luck getting the attention of the guards at the front of the town.
Well, at least this will make it easier to turn him over to him. I don't like that laugh.
That was a terrible laugh.
You turn around and the human has once again woken up and is just looking at you guys laughing. It's a wheezing, coughing sort of laugh.
Charming.
Roll a perception, everybody.
13.
9.
It's better than what you guys were rolling last time, which was pitiful.
Like the one I did.
Yeah, like what you did. Congratulations, Baldric.
Oh, mine didn't appear on the map for some reason. Weird.
If someone else is rolling, it
Yeah.
will.
Okay, well mine's an 18, so.
Valavor! As you see the laughter, you can actually see into the human's mouth, and there's what looks to be a very sickly green liquid in its mouth.
Guys,
And
I
he's
think it's
killing
about to
himself.
throw up.
More than that. I think it's about to die.
Well, Zenthir, with the bonus that you get from Valavor, you can see that.
Okay.
That's why. And as you get closer, you're able to actually tell from the smell that it's foul.
Give him some bread!
I'm not putting my hands anywhere near that thing.
I've got this, guys! And I punch him again and knock him out.
The laughter stops, and shortly thereafter, so does the breathing.
I think you killed it, Baldric.
God.
Well, there goes our source of information.
I don't even think
Oh,
that thing
man
knows
with
how to
no
talk.
tongue?
Can I search it? Actually, no, I searched him already. I already did this already.
You already did the searching?
Yeah, I forgot if I did or not with this one. Where is the town lady?
The town lady?
Can we go talk to the mayor now?
And in come two of the guards at this point.
Do I recognize him as a guard from the front?
You do recognize them as the guards from the front. Their eyes are still glazed over. Stop, murderers!
Oh boy. Murderers? Last I heard, you reported that we had someone tied up in here.
We stopped the murderer and I point towards it.
Does that look like a living person?
Not anymore.
Murderers!
And I can obviously tell that their eyes are still glazed over.
Verily.
Verily or barely?
Verily. Yes, V.
Okay. Well, this is gonna go nowhere. These guys are still enchanted, by the way.
Hey, Falavor?
Yes, Baldric?
Is it running time?
I think they're blocking the only door.
There were two doors.
There are two doors, good.
One this way, and one this way.
I think
Is
it's-
it running time?
Yes, it's running time, Baldric. It's Baldric power time.
Alright, well then I'm going to pick up the assassin and chuck it at the guys. And then book it.
Strength roll.
Alright. The easy way.
Well,
Plus 3. So
Okay.
23 total. I'm not trying to like kill them or hurt them. I'm just trying to like block their way with them. Like just knock them over and run
They
away.
seem to be acting very mechanically. They aren't able to dodge very well. The assassin definitely goes and hits both of them, and they kind of just topple over.
Alright, well then
They killed it. It landed on their swords.
I'm gonna grab Miha and run.
And unfortunately, Miha, there was no food except for the people who left because you guys had dragged somebody tied up in there.
alright.
So I'm gonna grab Miha and run this way.
Okay, Miha, follow. If you're going to allow yourself to be grabbed.
Where are we running? Out of the town or deeper into town?
I'm going this way.
Oh boy. Here we go.
And then to here.
Falavor,
Yes.
there's a human guard that's rushing past you. Roll a perception.
Roll a perception.
You remember this is the one that was poking at the
The woman's
Gunk?
body.
dead woman's body. Do you follow the rest of the crew?
Yes.
As you run past him, his eyes appear to be glazed over. He seems to be heading into the inn.
Good news, on the side of town I was on, there's one less guard now.
I assume we are going to talk to the mayor, if he is slightly more reasonable than these enchanted guards.
Is the mayor still where it shows him as, or is he in
Yes.
his house now? Okay.
He is still where he was shown.
Well, I'm gonna run full bore right up to there. And then just stop really fast.
Oh! Well, hello there again! Oh, I had heard about those terrible... those humans that were attacking you all. I am so sorry that that happened in my town. Insight rolls.
Inside.
Okay.
Remember, you spoke with him earlier today, so... Okay. Meha
Yes.
and Zenthir.
Yes.
He doesn't care at all.
Hmm.
And both of you can actually get a perception roll now.
Okay.
Oh, good job.
I'm sorry. We just got a great follower name.
Oh, whoops, I just rolled twice. Sorry. Take the first one.
What if I want the second one?
No.
As a DM, I have the right to choose which one I want. Alright. Both of you are able to actually see something on his actual clothes that seems to be very small, hard to actually tell. For that,
Like a bug small?
yeah, basically, it's the size of like a button almost, but it's hiding in the folds of some of his clothing.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna show it to you guys. I'm gonna add it to the field real quick.
Evan, we just got a follower named Awesome Evan Rules.
Awesome, Evan rules. Nice. You hear that, Evan? You rule.
And you're awesome.
Baldric
Secretly one of
power.
you guys, isn't it?
Alright. I'm gonna put it on the field. Everyone who didn't actually see it, you don't get to actually see it. You see that in a pin form.
Alright.
You guys get this for free. That's the exact same tattoo that the humans without their tongues had on them.
Oh, joy.
For those of you who have forgotten, that is a symbol of the cult of the Demigorgon. The self-proclaimed prince of hell.
So tell me, is your whole town a member of this cult, or just you?
He looks at you. I do not know at all what you mean.
The pin that is on your clothes. That symbol.
I'm afraid
Nothing, yeah.
that you must be mistaken, and for your accusations, I'm afraid I'm not going to be speaking with you anymore.
I see.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
He immediately begins to walk into his house.
We should leave. We should really leave.
Yeah, I don't like,
Like,
this town. at
like
all.
fully, like for now, like let's actually leave. Like a lot. Baldric to the woods.
But
You do realize that everybody except for me, if we went into the woods, will be shot on sight.
Towards the woods.
And we don't have any gems
He doesn't
for
actually
the,
shut the door behind him.
I'm going in.
yeah, I want to go. Can I go inside, Miha?
I don't like this guy now, and I think he has more information.
Ooh, Zenthir's leading the way. Going in.
Oh God.
I'm gonna go in with my flail out.
Oh, okay. Alright, so Zenthier and Falavar go in. Zenthier and Baldric go in.
I'm still on him.
Okay, that's right, you're on him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's see, as you enter the home, it's very well put. Nothing seems to be really out of the ordinary with it. It's kind of just fancy.
Is there anything within arm's reach I can take?
Most of it is just going to be pretty, like, well-made furniture. Looks like self-portraits, stuff like that.
Is there any pillows?
Where you guys are at, there are no pillows, unfortunately.
Is the mayor visible anywhere?
The mayor seems to not be there.
I'm gonna turn around and use a bookshelf or something and bar the door.
Okay, so you open up the door and kind of...
Peek out.
you shut the door, excuse me.
Yeah, no, I'm just shutting it.
I realized what I said.
I
was
opened
like,
the door and
"Where
put a bookshelf in front of it. Bookshelf is now new door.
To keep us in.
is it?" Sounds
All right.
perfect.
All right, suck it on the other side. No.
Good job. Proud of you.
Yeah, no.
So you shut
Block-
the door behind you, and then you
Block it with bookshelf, chair. Let's grab
Okay.
a couple things.
So
Throw
you
it
can
over there.
you can block it with a couple of chairs. There doesn't seem to be very many bookshelves around and near the entrance of his home. For those of you who have who are at least proficient with perception, you're able to hear footsteps leading towards the back of the house. If
I
you
will
remember
head
correctly,
towards-
his home is completely surrounded by a fence.
Guys,
I'll
we
head
should...
towards the back of the house. I want to make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
I'm gonna do that as well, but I'm gonna sprint my way through the house.
Well, I'm gonna jump off real fast. Wait.
You can jump off mid-run.
I'm so small.
You got tumble.
I'm so small. Let me down.
So is the back of the house like this way or that way?
The back of the house actually comes from there,
Oh, okay.
and these are two stables.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So is there another door in
Yes.
this general area? Okay.
Correct.
Then I'm gonna head outside through there.
If the door's closed, I'm gonna shoulder it open.
It is actually still open.
Still gonna shoulder it open.
That's fine. Go ahead, Zenthier and then Baldric.
Mhm.
Both of you roll perception. Falavor and Meha, what are you doing in the house?
Boring.
Whoring?
Yeah. I'm good at exploring.
Exploring. Okay.
I heard whoring as well.
That's what I thought I heard.
Good roll.
Nah, you guys know me. It's all I'm good at.
Oh, stop it. You're also good at being a terrible healer.
I am. I'm
But if
very-
there's a,
Ouch.
I think Shane just got slapped.
I'm pretty sure Mika probably hurt her hand in the process.
Oh God, Julia, that was for you, my love.
but if there's like a couch or a sofa or something near me, I'm sitting down right now.
Oh, yeah, there's a couch. It seems to be made from very well-shaped wood, and the cushions are very thick, but it's not. They're sewed and stapled into the wood itself.
That's fine. I'm taking a rest. I'm sitting down and resting.
Okay. And for Baldric, sir, as you come out into the actual entryway, you see what looks to be, the exitway into the backyard. You see a very weird portion of the grass that appears to be lifted ever so slightly. And that is going to actually be right there. Zenthier, you do not see anything
Okay.
on either of your 9 rolls.
9 roll?
You rolled 9 2 times.
Huh.
You like
The
to
one-
hit your butt
the-
multiple times.
The previous 9 was for that previous time that he rolled it twice.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's happening at 9 again. But yeah, I'm gonna lift open whatever's there.
So you pointed out to me.
Well, once
Yeah,
that's it
just
open.
opening it.
Meha,
Oh,
I'm
yes.
so sorry. You were exploring.
Yes.
The house appears to be what you would expect from a normal mayor. There's a bunch of there's an office that has a bunch of documents and paperwork relating to, trade and population. He has a list of dates and names and dates. You could probably figure out that that's either birthdays or wedding anniversaries. He has missives from the capital where he talks to them about the issue with the children, saying that he has no idea why children seem to have disappeared, nor any idea why the parents would have decided to deny their existence. It says it all seems to be very strange. He seems to be very willing to work with everybody. All right. And Xanthir.
Yes.
Excellent. Looks like you may survive.
I would hope so. Oh, bloody hell.
Good
You
thing
should
I
know
didn't go outside.
You should know better. Does an 8 hit you?
No.
Congratulations. What about if that were instead an 11?
No.
Fantastic. Xanthir, you managed to dodge in time as what feels like another blade slashes out at you.
I should have expected this.
Baldric, you are now standing at the top of what looks to be either stairs leading straight down, and you hear Xanthir say, "I should have expected this." And initiatives for you two, please.
Initiatives, that's just Dex, right? Yep. 3.
I just had a turn order thing pop up on my screen.
Yes,
Yep.
you could.
Oh my god.
He's actually gonna set up a turn order.
Shane's been learning.
All right. Fantastic. Xanthir. Turn. Baldric. Turn. I'm sorry, Meha, you're not there. You don't get that in.
Her microphone is off, but she said that she got overexcited and
Okay.
clicked it.
I just saw dice going, so I wanted to roll one too.
Okay. Xanthir, go ahead.
Alright. What is the best way to do this? I am going to take an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Can't you 5-foot step it?
Nope.
Good. An 11 doesn't hit you again.
No, it does not. I am then going to use a bonus action to activate Hex on the human assassin,
Okay.
and then I am going to cast
Healing word.
Eldritch,
Got it.
Eldritch Blast on it.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Don't worry, we're the good kind of criminals. We heal our enemies.
I love it.
Kill him with death.
Heal him with death.
Yeah, Baldric's our combat medic, didn't you?
I miss.
Your spell fizzles in your hand, and you wonder, who did you piss off in the Fey realm? Baldric, you are next.
Let's just do that. And let's just do that. Does 22 hit him?
Fantastic. Go ahead, lad.
Does 13 points of damage do something?
He is
Jesus.
mightily struck, but he is still standing. He goes ahead and tries to attack you. Does a massive 14 hit you?
No. Not a laugh in his face.
Xanthir, you're up. While this is happening, looks like this is all going to be taken care of in about 18 seconds. Meha, do you do anything else in the house?
I bring. Is there a window I can peek out of? Do I hear them?
Really, nobody's screamed out yet, and the human assassin hasn't made any noises, even with the massive blow.
Okay. I just keep like looking and reading. I bring a pile of papers to Falivor.
Okay.
Take these and read them. Find out how many children it states that are in here.
But I'm not a secretary.
Read them.
Deal your damage, Zenthir.
I'm working on it.
Fine, fine.
I'll kick you in the shin.
Doubles.
Yep.
Nice.
18 plus hex is another d6.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and just stop you there.
21 damage.
It dies.
As I recover from my failure last round, I'm.
Do you only
get
have the
space
two? A 2 modifier?
For charisma, yes.
Oh.
My charisma is currently at 15.
Okay.
That means I'm the pretty boy.
And that means Zenthir. As you look at your hands in shock, you immediately pull forth more magic power than you really intended to do, and you blasted the human so hard that his body was flung back against the wall.
Oh yeah, that happens anyways.
Even further back.
No, it's 10 feet.
Like 11 now.
Is that something you took for Warlock?
Yeah. It's repelling blast. Every time I hit them, they move back 10 feet.
Okay. And as far as you're adding the charisma then, is that just another alteration you have?
Correct. I currently have repelling blast and agonizing blast. Both of them modify Eldritch Blast. One adds my charisma modifier to each ray, and the other moves them back 10 feet for each ray.
Alright, that's what I wanted to make sure of. Thank you.
Yep.
Alright, and turn order is no longer necessary as the thing is dead.
I'm gonna look back at Zenthir in shock and be like, "Good job."
That's what someone gets when they try and stab me. Same thing happened to the last one, except I put that one to sleep.
By the way, yelling. A loud thud occurs in the actual backyard area, and you hear a woman scream. You can't actually see her, but you hear footsteps leaving away. And Meha and Falivor, you can hear a thud and then a scream coming from behind the house.
I think Baldric made more friends.
Okay, go check on it. I'm gonna keep reading here.
Me go check. He was the one carrying
You
you.
go-
You go check. You told me
You
to
go
read these
check.
papers.
I'll read them. You don't want to read them in the first place. You go check.
Fine, fine.
As Zenthir and Baldric congratulate themselves on a job well done, out comes Falivor. Falivor, you see a splatter of blood against the inner stables, and what looks to be a door leading down into somewhere. You're not sure where.
Please don't tell me you just killed the mayor.
No, that was not the mayor. However, since this guy was hiding in the mayor's house, I am increasingly wanting to kill the mayor.
Falivor,
Yes, Baldric?
did you hear that scream?
Yes. Did you make more friends?
The one we killed didn't scream. But if you'll go look at that, I'm gonna go take an adventure.
He should probably not do that by himself. Oh, Meha,
I'm gonna
please come outside.
I'm actually gonna go back inside.
Okay, Falivor, do you intend to go with them?
Not at this moment.
Okay.
Because my intention is to go
legitimately, I'm
inside
thinking
and tell...
trees.
Because my intention is to go inside and tell Miha that they just went down some set of stairs outside.
Okay. There's some time for that. That's okay. Is your goal to go with them ultimately?
Yes.
Okay. Zenthir, do you stay up there or do you go?
No, I go down.
You
The
go
second Baldric starts going down, I follow him.
Balivor, go ahead. We'll get back to the other two.
Oh, and sorry, go ahead.
Mayha?
Mm-hmm.
Baldric made a friend, and now they're chasing the mayor down a set of hidden stairs under the grass.
Man from what?
Another one of those things.
Is it dead?
Yeah, more than dead. I don't think it even saw its deity when it died.
Kind of like look around all the papers I have in front of me and like the little, all my stuff I got going on. All right, we'll come back. Let's go.
Okay.
Dogpile!
Dogpile.
Shane, just some note keeping. I'm maintaining Hex with concentration for an hour.
Okay.
And as a little bit of extra, Shame.
Go.
As soon as I get down into the stair, like actually down into the staircase, I'm just gonna scream, "Thent, I'm coming for you!" As loud as I can down into the hallway.
Okay.
Well, if they didn't know we were here before, they certainly do. Oh, good lord.
Oh shit! Shane, props to you on making this map. Holy shit!
I told you I had some time over the past month. Alright, we're going to actually... It's 7 o'clock. I think this is a great point if you want to take a quick little break.
Yeah. Now would actually be a good time for a break. We're at the 46-minute mark, so it'll work.
Yep.
Alright.
I need more scotch for this map.
I need more alcohol myself. So, we're going to take a quick 3 to 5 minute break. You can get up, use the bathroom, grab a snack, grab a drink, but we'll get back to broadcasting here in about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm actually going to leave it up. If you guys have any questions or concerns or comments for our DM or anything we could do to make this show a little better, let us know. There's an email up at the top of the screen right now that you can email us at. So, and there's the elevator music.
Yes!
3 to 5 minutes and we'll be back, folks.
And I'm back.
Alright, children, I'm back.
Welcome.
You like the map so far?
Sure.
Sure.
It's creepy as hell.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
For me, it's not that bad.
You raise a very good point. At least it's not a bunch of butchered Pokemon.
That was a fun night. You guys all looked at me like I was Hitler.
I can't imagine why.
I'm back. What are we
I'm
laughing
back.
about? You douchebags talking about me behind my back?
No.
Not this time.
Shane, remind me
Yo.
again how the hit point recovery dice works.
Okay, you have to take an hour
That's what I thought. Okay.
to be able
That's
to
why.
get that, and unfortunately, you haven't had that time.
Yeah, I know.
It's a short rest.
Yeah. But Shane, like, seriously, good job on this room, bro.
I'm glad you like it. I figured this would be something that, I could build up. I wasn't originally going to do this room because I thought it was a little bit too cliche, and I don't want to make it too bad. Just for edification and for anyone who might be concerned, since we've been talking about missing children, they're not anywhere near this room.
Okay. Shane, do you have the player's handbook near you?
I do.
Can you go to the Warlock table real quick and see how many spells I can use at level 2?
Warlock table. That's monk.
I think I only have 2 spell slots, but I want to make sure.
Yeah, knowing you is probably only 2. Yes, for another minute or so.
I love you guys.
Love you too, Mika.
You guys are level 2 now?
Yes,
You have 2 spell slots. First
Okay.
level spells. You have no.
that's what I thought. Just want to make sure. I've used most of them, and I want to be sure.
No worries.
This last game I used Sleep, and this one I've already activated Hex.
Okay.
And I used
back.
Face Step, so that's already used.
Now we're just waiting on Mika, or not Mika.
Julia.
Julia.
Mika's already here, though.
I'm here.
She got.
Mika, why aren't you in a game? Damn it. You're
Because
fired.
I'll explain to you exactly why I'm not in this game. Because Shane would get pissed every time he looked over and saw me playing WoW.
That one.
Right there.
Yeah, which is why it's good that you can't see me do it.
See, you
I am
guys
You
have...
lose a level.
I am joking, by the way, Shane.
He's not on, I can tell you right now. Look, boom, not on.
So, Evan, is your strategy going to be in this room to pick up all those dead bodies and just start throwing them?
Just privileging. No, it's desecrating bodies. I don't know who they are. I knew who the other one was. He was an asshole.
I love you guys.
By the way, Minion,
Hmm.
I do want to give you props earlier for seeing the guy's laughter. Not hearing it. Apparently, you saw it.
Yes. I saw the sound waves.
So yeah, props
I'm
on
sorry. Bunch of jerks.
Turn this fan on really fast.
Okay. For those of you that are wondering what I'm actually drinking, it's from the Drunken Moogle, and it's called Canada, and it is based off the character from Akira. I love the Drunken Moogle. Geeky,
On my
nerdy
side-
drinking recipes.
Craig,
My
what are you
side
drinking?
alcohol tonight is brought to you by Lefroy 18 year.
Was that the one you pulled out of your car that one time?
No, that was a Balvenie.
Okay.
You mean the liquid band-aid?
Yeah, the liquid band-aid.
God, that was...
Oysters and licking the bottom of an ashtray? Yeah, scotch.
Can you ready that
Oysters taste
napkin?
better than that.
I can't reach the napkin without knocking shit over.
Yes, but oysters with licking the bottom of an ashtray is not good.
Yeah, it's got that extra level of flavor there.
It puts that hair on your chest.
Just oysters.
And
is
then
not
rips
enough.
it right off.
Oh yeah. Gotta love the elevator music.
Sorry, GM's eating real quick. Is
It's
everyone
all
back?
good.
Like soft
Yep.
or
Yep.
porn
No,
just a little bit.
Shane, down it. Down it, buddy.
No, if I do that, I'm gonna be hiccuping for the next hour.
Oh, scared.
and I'll be forced to laugh over and over again every time.
If you start hiccuping, Shane, I'll just I'll cast Tasha's laughter. Okay.
Fuck you.
I helped Julia with her hiccups the other night.
He did. He scared the fuck out of her.
What'd you do?
I just went up behind
Asshole.
her and just like held her and hugged her.
He held her and
really
went.
nice, like, and then I just went, ha, really fast. Just scared the shit out of her. And
Nice.
they were gone. She asked me to.
But not like that.
That's okay,
Don't
Shane.
get scared.
I'd eat
Don't
some
ask me,
Oreos
you don't
real
like my
quick.
methods.
I gave you how to help me. I told you exactly how it works.
That wasn't gonna work. Was it?
It was.
You know what? His way worked, so consider it done. Oh, same message to Evan and Julia that I gave to the other two. Since we've been talking about the children, I want to ensure that everyone is aware. These bodies that you see in the middle here are not children bodies.
Good,
So they
because
have nothing to do
Falivor
with
would have
the
lost his
missing
shit.
Huh?
I said good, because Falivor would have lost his shit.
I'm not that mean. Like I said, this game is supposed to be more of a serious adventure.
Yep.
Not a I'm going to ruin your feelings forever.
You see this baby squirrel? Here it is getting run over by a steamroller in slow motion.
You see these bunch of Pichu? Watch them be devoured by Gloom who have been mutated.
That sounds
Yeah,
like your
seriously.
Pokemon game.
Oh.
I'm pretty twisted for all of you listening in. My wife sometimes asks why she sleeps next to me.
And then Shane just hits her with the Satanic Bible and says, "Go back to sleep."
It works every time.
Did have to start drinking.
Alcoholism is a sin. Good job. Alright.
Mika drinking more Fireball.
She
Not
has.
tonight.
Not tonight, but she has. Alright, so we're good. To
Alright.
start.
Got my main screen back up.
Sweet.
I have tuna fish.
You have
And
tuna
booze.
fish.
Thanks for that, Scott.
Oh, gross.
Or not Scott, damn it, Craig.
I am
I got
not
s-
Scott.
I was gonna say Scotch, because it's a Scotch link.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is fine.
I'm drinking kinky booze.
Alright. Baldric.
I'm in.
Yes, sir.
Zenthir quickly follows you down. And you guys find yourselves upon a very large cement room. In the center are a pile of what looks to be mutilated and deformed bodies. And it is well lit by braziers that are giving off an acrid smoke. Zenthir, you are feeling slightly ill.
Real fast. Music
It's
is
really
a little loud.
Yeah, just a smidge.
We can barely hear you over it. Or at least I can.
There you
Is
go,
that
Shane.
better?
Perfecto.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
Each song has to be treated differently, so I apologize.
Yeah.
Do you need me to repeat anything I just said?
No,
No, I'm good.
I barely heard you over it, but I did hear you. So.
Okay.
I knew I had a bad feeling about this guy. Do I see anything aside from the pile of bodies?
The braziers are giving off the acrid smoke. There is an iron cauldron in front of what looks to be an altar. While the players can see it, your characters cannot yet see the carvings on the top of the altar.
Okay.
There's blood all over the floors near where the pile of bodies are, but everywhere else looks to be immaculately clean. And you hear very soft chanting.
No, that's not good. I'm going to head to the other side of the room. Give us some space.
Are there any more doors to this room?
None that you can see.
And then I'm gonna start going forward.
But we don't see anyone besides us and dead people.
And you and dead people, and like I said, for the altar, it is about 4 feet tall.
Okay.
So it's very easy for somebody to hide behind it.
Well, I'm gonna go inspect the pile of bodies first.
Okay.
And I'm going around the body.
Search for
towards the
anything.
altar.
I'm just trying to search for anything you wouldn't normally find in a pile of bodies.
Craig.
Mhm.
Roll perception when you get to here. So step back a couple squares, please.
Here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Here. Okay.
Nope, that one's fine.
Okay. So roll perception. I need it. 1d20 plus 2. No.
You are correct there. Alright, and not Falavor, Baldric, as you walk towards the bodies, the smell becomes overwhelming, even for you.
Alright.
And then Falavor and Meha follow suit and down the stairs shortly thereafter. And the scene unfolds before you.
Falavor!
Baldric, you didn't make that many friends that quickly, did you?
No. But this scene might be a little too much for you. You might want to leave.
I'll stay back here.
No.
Okay.
I need
Let me know if you need someone to hold
All
your
of a
hair
sudden,
back as you puke.
at a crescendo, you hear from behind the altar, "And bless me with one of your soldiers' great Demogorgon."
I was afraid of that.
And out of nowhere, a ghoul approaches and immediately lunges at Zenthir. "Everyone who's here, congratulations! You are able to act. I want initiative rolls for everybody."
Man, this is nice. 3.
What is?
Token actions.
Wait, what were we rolling again, you said?
Initiative.
Initiative.
Sorry, I was typing out to somebody in the thing.
If you actually open up a character's character sheet and add abilities in there, you can set them as token actions, so they show up at the top of your screen when you actually have the token clicked. So
Nice.
you can set different abilities for different tokens.
We learn something new about the Roll20 every time.
I just play around during our breaks.
Well, it's a good thing to do. So.
Yep.
So I just have all of my characters' ability checks up there now. So it puts it away from there since I don't do them often.
Excellent. Alright. And, as such, I'm going to do this a little bit easier. Zenthir! Oh, it didn't scroll it down. I apologize. So yours is the 17, correct?
Mine is D17, yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure of that. And I want to not immediately kill you guys, so
Not immediately.
Yeah,
Eventually.
bring it.
but
At
not
least it's
immediately.
not rats. I mean,
What is it?
that's so weird. They make this so hard.
Fuck,
Right.
rad.
Just for everyone's stuff, make sure you check your health numbers because apparently when
It
we
changes
got
it,
to
yeah.
this map, it halved my health.
yeah, I had to bump mine back up to 20 and put myself back down to 8.
Mine's
Oh.
fine.
Yeah, it put me back at 12.
I'm still at 15.
Yeah,
know,
I know why it does it. It's because,
You never choose
Julie,
your
you
max.
have to actually do the whole number. So
I
go
didn't
into
know.
the screen itself.
Yeah,
There you
because
go.
The little cog at the bottom. Click on your character, click on the cog. There you go.
It's 18.
Yeah, I just changed it. Yeah, I could see
Oh.
a red bar sticking all the way
Yeah.
into the other.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying
Square.
now.
Because it's not temporary HP, it's your full HP has gone up.
Oh, they
Alright.
just exchange it through there. Come on.
No, that's fine. So, as such, the ghoul rushes towards you, viciously trying to kill you. Fantastic. So let's do this right. Clear. Yep. Clear list, thank you. Starting at the top is Falivor and Turn. Then it is Zenthir.
Baldric should go before me.
Oh, I didn't see the 21. I apologize.
It's okay. I finally got a good roll though.
I don't expect that to happen, so you have to forgive me.
Yeah, no. Not with initiative. Sorry.
That's fantastic.
Hey, we all get to kill it before it does anything.
Yes.
Yay!
Alright, and... Fantastic. Alright, so let's start with Falivor then. You see this creature come rushing at Zenthir, but as you guys were already prepared for something foul to happen, you don't get a surprise attack.
Well, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself, now that we seem to be in a pretty bad spot.
Well,
So, Cure Wounds is 1d8 plus my spell modifier, which is my Charisma, which is a 3. 8 plus 3. 4 HP. Alright.
no.
Hmm?
For right now, you guys are considered heroic characters. Any healing that you do to yourselves in combat is minimum half die.
So instead that would be a 5?
Minimum half die. So 4 on the die.
Oh, it's a
And
d8.
plus
Sorry, I thought it was d4. Plus my modifier, so 7. Yeah.
You're gonna get 7.
Sweet. So I can just go plus 7.
And that's on all healing done in combat.
Mm-hmm. So let's see, and then I can take my movement 5, 10, 15, 20. So I will.
Yes,
move.
Craig, that's exactly what that is.
Here, yeah. Because Shane loves us.
I don't want people to die in my games early on. I want you guys to love your characters and then die.
And that's all I'm gonna do this turn.
Oh, you moved. Good.
Yes.
By the way, I do want spells, some sort of chant or something.
I will
Even
next
if
time,
you're
I'm
just
sorry.
describing how your spell is being cast.
Okay.
No problem.
It doesn't have to be, you make up a poem for each and every spell. But it should be, my character waves his arms and speaks a few magical words. By touching the wounds, white light of healing actually causes the wounds to shut. Okay? Alright, so with that, Baldric, you're up.
Alright, here's some fun. So we heard the sound come from behind the altar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Alright, so I can't go around, so...
Remember,
going
diagonals
to
still
go-
count as just 5 feet.
I know, but even so, I'd be only be... Yeah. Either way,
Okay.
I'm gonna go over.
You have to roll a athletics check.
Deal.
Because like I said, it's 4 foot tall.
Yep.
Alright.
23.
Fantastic.
Alright, and then once I get to this point, do I see the person?
As you get to that point, you athletically jump on top of the altar, seeing the same symbol that the assassins had. The body that is on top of the altar is completely skinless, and as you look down into the iron cauldron, you see piles of what looks to be humanoid skin, and very large chunks.
Fun.
You do see behind the altar what looks to be Mayor Thent. The problem is Mayor Thent is laying as just a skin. Looks like that creature that rushed at the Xanthir had a price to pay.
Aw, I don't get to jump on him. Alright, so that was what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry.
That's okay.
So 5, 6 would only put me right there. I can't jump yet.
Okay. Do you do anything else?
If I can't jump off the altar at the ghoul, then no.
No. That'd be a double move action.
Yep.
Xanthir! Ghoul.
Alright, there's a ghoul in my face. I am going to back up 5 feet and let him attack me. He hits me.
Alright, fantastic. I'm so glad he hits you.
I'm sure you are.
You take 6 points of damage
Alright.
as it slams into you.
Ooh. Which I quickly rebound, and with the snowflake necklace on my neck glowing, I stick out my hand and cast an Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay. Roll your attack roll.
Okay. I'm going to be a d20 plus 4. That should have been a plus 4, not a plus 3. So 14.
14. You hit!
I hit. Dealing. Whoops, yeah, that's right. So 3 plus 6.
Oh, you didn't say that you had marked him as your hex.
Sorry, as soon as I saw him, I would have marked him. I apologize.
Alright, I'll allow it to slide this time, but if you don't remember, it doesn't happen.
Okay. I thought it in my head and just never said it out loud.
Yeah, I'm not in your head, unfortunately.
I know. So 7 damage, 3 of which is necrotic, and he is pushed back 10 feet.
Okay.
He also, because I didn't specify, he has disadvantage on any dex saving throws
Okay.
per hex.
Alright. And after your turn is done, Meha.
I kind of see the room, look around the room. I get queasy. Not okay with any of this.
Okay.
Get right there, and I go to shoot the creature,
Creature.
the ghoul.
Okay.
I actually need to move. Oh, I was what, there? Yeah.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4. Things like, yeah. Can I make a quick shot from there?
What are you asking for?
How tall is the body of the bodies? Can I shoot over it?
The bodies, they're kind of piled in a 15 by 15 area, so they're not really terribly tall.
It's more like they've been
Probably
grouped
about 2
together
foot,
than
so
piled
you
on top of
should
each
be fine,
other.
Able to pop a shot over it.
Okay, that's my own roll for then.
You hit. Fantastic. All right, and the ghoul screams in pain, and what looks to be through sheer willpower hangs on. All right, so the ghoul's turn happens, and it's in a whole lot of pain and anger. It screams loudly, and all of a sudden, you see a couple of the bodies begin to rise up.
Oh, that's not good.
And on the ghoul's turn, they begin to move. And they each will take an attack against you. And starting with the zombie at Meha, does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
Valavor, does a 10 hit you?
No.
Baldric. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
The ghoul is not intelligent enough to care, so he attempts to leave Baldric's threatened squares. He has been targeted at Zenthir. Baldric, you may make an attack roll against him. Yes, you hit him.
Please kill it immediately.
Okay. The ghoul screeches in pain and seems to fall over dead. Valavor, you were missed. Meha, you take... I'm about 99% sure. Yes. You take 6 damage. Baldric, you take 11 damage. Alright. Everybody did fantastic. Valavor, there's now a zombie in front of you.
I'm going to pull out my rapier, and I'm going... Well, actually, I already have it out. I should think. I don't know. Does it
It
take an
doesn't
action to
matter.
pull
It's
it
a
out?
free action.
It's a free action.
Yeah.
I pull out my rapier, and I'm going to stab at the zombie in front of me.
Oh, stabbeth at thee. Got it.
Shit, I forgot what I need to roll.
1d20.
Is that it?
Plus dex or plus
That's
dex
right.
or strength
Dex.
or strength, whichever's higher.
That's right, it's finished. So I'm going to spin a little bit.
Plus your proficiency modifier, dude.
Oh yeah, +2, so 8. Sorry.
8. You hit.
Sweet. So it takes roll 1d8 plus dex modifier, which is 2 because of finesse. So 6 damage.
Okay. Just confirm. Fantastic. The creature takes a blow. Your sword enters cleanly into the flesh and then comes back, and there's no blood or ick on it at all.
Well, at least I don't have to worry about getting dirty fighting it.
Baldric! The zombie walked up and immediately slammed right into you. It is now your turn. Do you wish to return in kind? I have no idea what you're doing yet.
I think
You're
your
on mute,
microphone.
Devin.
It was muted. Yes, flash. Or slash. Flail attack.
Something.
That one. 17 total.
Hits.
11 damage.
11 damage. A mighty blow returned in kind. The axe head of your flail slashes into the zombie, cleaving cleanly, showing the inner workings of the body and no blood flowing forth. Zenthir, your friends are currently being attacked by zombies. What do you do?
Baldric seems to have his zombie in hand, so I'm going to assist Valavor. As I ready another Eldritch Blast
Okay.
to attack it. Let's go 20 times 4. So,
You hit.
alright, I have not moved my X away from the ghoul, so I am dealing a d10. Plus 2. For 3 damage as I push it 10 feet to the side.
Mighty damage. You're diagonal, so right there. Arrgh. Yeah, right?
Right.
Meha! There's now a zombie in front of you.
I'm assuming it smells like ass.
It smells like rotting flesh and broken dreams.
Like ass.
So like every college student out there.
Like all my patients. No. I start gagging and dry heaving and try to get away from it.
Okay. It quickly attacks you in an attempt to devour your delicious brains. For 9. Does a 9 hit you?
No.
Fantastic. Go ahead.
Like hacking on a lung and try to get a bow off at it again.
You crit. Do your damage. Double it up. So
16?
no, 13.
No,
'cause you don't
13.
double.
Yeah, that's right.
Are we doubling the dice or are we rolling twice?
We'll go ahead and just double the dice unless you guys want to actually roll 2 dice when you do it,
Say the first time I crit, I rolled 2 dice.
and that's fine. But
So
if
either
you only
or.
roll the 1, then I'm going to double whatever you get. So if you get 1s,
Okay.
you're dick.
Right. No, I'm fine doubling what I have.
Okay. Well, what I mean by that, if I don't see 2d6 on the board, then I'm just going to double whatever you roll.
Okay, so you're saying.
Quick and easy.
Yeah.
Hey, you've moved. You've struck. Are you sure you do not want to move further?
I'm eyeballing that thing. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take one more just to be safe and just kind of leave it there.
Okay.
Okay, well, not like that, but can't. There we go.
So the ghouls, the zombies, now that the ghoul is dead, take over the ghoul's place in the initiative order, and they strike at their nearest foe, moving back into position if necessary, and from the bodies come more.
I'm assuming as they start moving, it's just sort of more stank, right?
It's not necessarily more stank. One, two, okay. The bodies themselves, the stink is there. It's not more or less because.
I guess I was trying to find out if they're putrefied, like when they move, are they busted like other putrefiedness?
No.
Okay, so that was more like what I was asking, I guess, thinking about, or trying to figure out.
All right. Starting with Meha again.
Yes, a lot.
Okay. You take 9 damage. Valavor, 1 zombie. Hits. Valavor, 2 zombie. Hits. 7. And 4. Zenthier,
11 damage.
does a 10 hit you?
No.
Fantastic. Baldric, does a 17 hit you?
No.
Does
No.
a nat 1 hit you? The answer is no. Good job. Proud of you. So the tank got hit no times that time. Valavor, you are now surrounded by 2 zombies.
Let's see if son of a bitch.
I am not.
No one can see.
My mother's a nice lady.
You're right. Question.
Answer.
15-foot cube, does that count the first cube outside of me as 5 or as 10?
5.
5.
So it'll hit the other zombie and Zenthier.
Yep. I'm sorry, Cynthia, but I'm panicking.
Oh, hell.
Now, if I remember correctly, you have in fact already used Thunder Wave once today.
Yes, I have. But... well, no, that's a 20-foot square. I can't hit both zombies with that. Shit.
Why not?
Does sleep affect myself or no?
It's I think
Con
it's a
save.
defense.
Sleep? No. Sleep is rolled 5d8. Affects the lowest hit dice first.
Or sorry, yeah.
Those hit points.
Hit point, I'm sorry.
But you could target. You can drop it where you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I know that. I'm just trying to... because I would hit myself with it if I tried to hit both zombies.
It may be worth it.
Yep. That's what I'm thinking. And how big is the square for that? I wrote it down. It's a 20-foot square.
Yeah.
So
You have a 90-foot range with it.
20.
You could also just take out one of them and try and take out the one hitting Zenthier and the two hitting Baldric.
You mean knock those out with sleep? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, drop it somewhere like around here-ish.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, 'cause there's a square right there, so 5, 10, 15. That would still hit him, so...
Yeah, but if it hits Baldric, that's fine because it targets the ones with the lowest HP.
That's right, okay. Yeah, then I'll target it there where Craig had pointed it at.
Okay.
So that's 5d8.
Nice.
33.
33.
Starting with the
As
lowest
I-
HP.
Starting with the lowest HP.
Okay, give me a moment. I want to make sure I find the best one.
Yep.
And I'll point out the ones that actually fall asleep, okay? They're going to have a little marker on their faces. There we go. Okay. So the three that have the faces have now been put to sleep. So one of the ones targeting Baldric, the one targeting Meha, and the one just north of you, Falavor. So you took out one of your targets.
And that's all I'm gonna do this turn. Well, I've already done a spell, so that's all I'm gonna do, because I don't want to get smacked by stepping out.
Excellent. And how did you cast a spell?
The tip of my rapier begins to glow a little bit, in a kind of bluish haze, as I hold it like a conductor's baton, and I say, "Listen to your muse and fall asleep to the sound of my wonderful voice."
Perfect. You really give the vibe of being a very self-centered individual.
That's what I'm best at.
Baldric, you're up. You see one of the zombies seemingly sleeps. Now, zombies don't normally sleep, but it's no longer moving.
Works for me. I'm going to step off the altar.
Alright, you're fine. You don't provoke an attack of opportunity by doing so.
And then gonna go ahead and attack the one that's directly in front of me now.
Okay. Do it.
Roll that. Probably not. 8.
Hits.
Oh, there we go. 10 total.
Excellent. Zombie roars mightily in his, trying to drive off the drowsy. Zenthier, you're up.
Cynthia is going to attempt to shift this way.
Okay,
So he gets whacked by a zombie.
He gets whacked by a zombie. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
He gets whacked for 5 damage.
5 damage. Alright. He takes an action, or a bonus action, to transfer Hex to that zombie.
The one that just whacked him?
Yes.
Fantastic.
And then attempts again to use Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Attempt successfully. Congratulations.
Dealing
7? 11 damage.
11 damage as more arcane energy shoots out of his hand.
and we're gonna say that the ghoul was pushed back. And your turn would be done with movement and attack, unless you have another bonus.
The bonus action was with thanks.
Okay, Meha,
Yes.
the zombie walked up to you to swing at you, and then promptly stopped moving. Seems to not necessarily be stunned, but not be awake.
I see the body. Can I see the body on the table?
Yeah. No,
No.
you are not tall enough.
At all. Yeah, didn't think so. I stab at it. The thing in front of me.
Congratulations. Deal your damage. Alright, you
Thank you,
deal
sir.
another
13.
10, 13 damage. As you
Okay.
deal your damage, the zombie roars awake and it promptly falls over, its body parts ripping apart.
I puke everywhere. Just heaving. Just everything is just gone. I fall to my knees and just throw it the fuck up.
Alright, Meha has the second condition. And we're going to say it's like a poison. Excellent. Meha,
Mhm.
you're ill.
I am just heaving and on the floor crying. I am a hot mess right now.
So this zombie doesn't really care all that much that he got pushed away from Zenthir because he's now near somebody else with delicious brains. Does a 7 hit you?
No.
Does a 13 hit you?
No.
Valavor! Does a 12 hit you?
No. 1
Good.
point short, thank God.
Good job, everybody. You survived. Valavor.
I'm going to... Oh, what do I want to do? Can't really insult a zombie all that well.
I really don't believe vicious mockery requires an intelligence.
No, it doesn't,
I
but
think it has to understand a language.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going with here. Unless I just grunt at it and hope I insult its mother.
Nope, it doesn't need to understand a language.
Okay.
It need
doesn't?
not understand you, it just has to hear you.
So does that zombie still have ears?
Thanks, Craig. Trying to decide what I want to do. Yeah, fuck it. We'll use vicious mockery. You,
Okay.
zombie. I went dwarf all of a sudden. Sorry.
You! Donkey!
Donkey! You're so ugly, even your own mother wouldn't recognize you, even if she just gave birth to you looking like that. And it's a 1d4 of damage? Or no,
It
it's
is if they
if they fail it.
if they fail it, correct.
Yeah.
They succeed.
Wow. Zombies aren't offended easily.
He has advantage on wisdom saving.
Woo.
That's all I'm gonna do this turn.
Fantastic! Baldric! You now have 2 zombies clawing at you and a 3rd sleeping near you.
I'll continue my assault on the one in the middle.
On the 1. Don't go for the 1. Got it. Success!
Alright. Oh, thank you. 9 total.
9 total. Alright. And the zombie roars and immediately falls over dead. Dead again. Whatever.
Thank you, Shane, for
Un-
specifying.
Undead.
Death.
Shane or Evan killed the undeath.
Congratulations. What do you do, Baldric?
I
done?
will. 1 second. I will use my bonus action.
For an extra attack?
No, I've already used that today.
Oh, and you haven't had a chance to rest. That's right.
Yeah, but I do still have. Okay. So it's half die for
Correct.
healing. Okay, so that'll be 7
your-
HP.
Using
Second
your
wind.
second wind.
Yes.
Yes. So that'll give me 7 back. Alright. And I'm done.
Excellent. Xanthir!
Xanthir sees that his friend Falavor is having some trouble, and he will switch his hex over to the zombie that is still awake, and he will attack it with another Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And apparently somehow roll twice, and get the first one, which is a 6.
You actually miss with a 6. You shoot, and the Eldritch Blast shoots directly past the zombie and splatters against the wall. Do you do anything else?
That is my turn.
Meha!
Yes.
You are ill. You have been vomiting. You are on your knees. You
Yes.
have voluntarily sacrificed a turn. You may get up next turn.
All right. Can I like shimmy away from the thing?
Yeah, that's fine. You can take a 5-foot step that way,
Yeah.
away from the body.
Yeah.
Felivor, you're going to be attacked first.
Yay! Shit.
16.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down.
7 damage.
I'll put it at 0 so the bar isn't clogging the screen.
Please. Okay.
Yeah.
The zombie kind of sidles where he's sharing part of your square at this point. He will continue to attack each round to try and kill you.
That's an automatic failure death saving throw each time he hits you.
Yes. Baldric! There's a mighty 13.
No.
Baldric, congratulations. Falavor! That should be a death saving throw.
Yes, which is something
Just
plus
straight
something.
D20.
Just straight D20.
And 11 or higher is a success.
13.
Hooray, 1 success.
1 success. You need 3.
Yep.
And Baldric, you have seen one of your allies fall.
Falavor! And running past. Go ahead and do your thing.
Go ahead and do my thing. 17?
Nope.
Fantastic.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and
He is kind of sharing, so it counts.
go to that one. Share with him and try to get him off of my friend.
Sharing is caring.
Flail attack. Flail. There you go.
Good job, Evan. Way to save your buddy.
Come on, damage. Come on. Ah, it doesn't work too well. Okay. So that's 8 plus
Aren't-
5, so 13.
Have you been rolling d8s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what my flail is.
So 8, 13. The zombie screeches as your axe cleaves its head in twain, and it falls over, its body parts gushing all over Falavor.
I
There's
thought they
no hope
smelled
right now.
bad on the
I'm watching this in the
outside.
background, and I'm losing it even more.
Xanthir! Falavor has fallen, but Baldric rushed past the remaining conscious zombie and immediately cut the offending zombie in twain.
Alright. I'm going to switch my hex back to the other zombie that is still up and
Okay.
attempt to blast it with another Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Success.
14.
Roll your damage.
Rolling a total of 7 damage.
The zombie falls. and its body clatters against the altar, slamming against it, spraying gore everywhere.
Bolt of pure arcane energy hits it.
Yes, yes. Okay, so Meha,
Mhm.
there's blood and guts and gore everywhere. There are two zombies that are kind of just standing that haven't fallen over from wounds or death. Re-death.
Redeath.
Re-death. I like re-death.
Redeath works. I didn't take a shot again.
You're gonna try and take a shot? Okay.
I guess that one.
Okay.
Don't wake it up.
Congratulations, you hit. Deal damage. The creature awakens thanks to your arrow piercing its hide.
Shrek,
it
there's an
looks-
arrow in your butt.
At the delicious meal in front of it and makes an attack roll against Falavor, which I believe it really doesn't need to make one.
No, it doesn't. Auto hit.
Auto hit.
Auto hit, no damage as it begins to gnaw upon your
One
skull.
failure.
Falavor, you're up, sir. And by the way, it is 10 or higher, not 11, so better than a 50% chance.
Yeah. 20.
Oh, you gain
You
a
get
hit point.
2.
Which gives me all my successes I need, I do believe.
Yep, you'll get automatic hit point and wake up.
I gain 1 hit point, right?
You gain 1 hit point,
That's what I thought.
and you wake up.
3 successes is a stabilize. A 20 is you actually get a hit point and you get to act.
That's what I thought.
You get to act?
Not on this turn, but the
I
next
was
turn.
about to say. No.
Yeah.
Baldric, you're up. The zombie has begun gnawing on Falavor's head, and he wakes up, freaking out.
Well, I am going to shove the creature away from him, which is a strength athletics for me, and a contested by either athletics or acrobatics from the creature. It's athletics for me, so I can do. Nope.
The creature laughs at you around its meal. Xanthir!
Xanthir is going to do the same thing he has done this entire combat. Switch Hex back to this zombie and attempt to blast it. Because welcome to low-level Warlock.
Oh, come on, roll.
I'm working on it.
Make a macro.
I haven't learned how to yet.
You
We were
hit.
just talking about it.
I know.
That was, I didn't care to pay attention.
And 11 damage as it is pushed 10 feet away.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, neat. The creature is pushed 10 feet away from its meal, and it hangs on by sheer fortitude. Meha,
Yes.
that critter that you done did woke up seems to have abused your poor friend there. And is still up and about. Seems to have turned its sights upon Baldric.
I'm gonna try again to hit it.
Alright. You hit it, congratulations. The creature falls, your arrow taking its last leg out from underneath it. Literally, it falls over. No more conscious ghouls. Falavor, you are awake, sir, and only a couple of bite marks on your forehead.
My face. You ruined my
Beautiful
face.
As you look around, if you wish to get up, you're able to see that there is only one zombie still moving, and it is one of the ones that you had put to sleep. It is not actually moving, but
It's
it
twitching.
is still standing. Almost like it's trying to fight against something magical.
Aren't there two up?
She just killed one.
Well, there's
Yeah,
the
well,
one.
There's two more.
There's the one by her.
There's
and
one
then
there,
the
and then there's-
That
the
has
one
no
was-
HP.
That one does. Okay.
This one has no HP. This one does.
Okay.
Which, that one has HP, and then this one does not.
Okay.
I'm not saying an HP or for either of them, so.
But
Yeah. But
I apologize.
nonetheless, Falivor is not moving towards combat. I'm backing away to here.
Okay. Alright, so that one you can see. I don't know why that didn't work out properly, but there
Life
we go.
happens.
Better?
Bed.
Better.
Baldric, you take care of this. I think I've had enough combat. And what am I covered in? What did you do to me, Baldric? You know what? Just go make more friends. I'll stay back here.
I like the X's.
That'll make it infinitely easier for everybody.
That one's a plus sign.
Can I go murder now?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just working at that.
Or were you gonna do anything else, Falivor?
Nope.
Okay. And then I'll assume I go ahead and do that. 14 to hit the sleeping one.
You got it.
Technically, since they're sleeping, we can coup de grace 'em, right? Or does that not work on zombies?
No, because they have special rolls. You actually have to succeed on an attack roll.
So 9 total.
9 total. The zombie roars awake. And that was on Baldric's turn. Zenthir! The zombie is now awake.
Zombie is now awake. I am going to attempt to hit it again after switching hex to it.
Fantastic. You hit it. Congratulations.
All the high rolls today.
Healing. I have a macro window open, so I can't see what that is.
8.
8 total?
8 total damage.
8 total damage.
The creature falls over dead as its blood and guts is smashed against the altar. That is everything here dead. And looking like it's going to stay dead this time. What do you do?
Investigate the rest of the room if everything is dead. No more bodies appear to be getting up or anything terrible.
No, nobody else seems to be getting up.
Okay.
I'm gonna start grabbing bodies slowly and moving them over to about, let's say, these two squares right here.
Okay.
The first thing I'm going to do is examine the cauldron.
Okay. Flesh and blood. Much of it rotted, almost as if they'd been stripping the flesh off of many a fowl and fair folk.
Okay. And then nothing terribly weird about it.
Nothing terribly weird about it.
Okay, I'm also then going to go up to the altar.
You can
Examine the body that is on it.
see it looks to be, at one point it was probably human or elven. All of the skin has been meticulously removed, and you can see all the muscles. If you begin touching and investigating the body with your hands, the muscles actually pull off. It looks like they've all been cut off and are set back in their place.
Huh. And then Mayor Thint.
He is a skin and clothes. You could see a rip in the back where it looks like potentially something crawled out of him. And the ghoul over there appears to have no skin.
Okay. And there's like something like a blood trail leading from him to the skin to the ghoul.
There's actually no
Okay.
blood trail.
Oh, so it's just like the skin fell off.
Mm-hmm. And Baldric, you're pulling bodies over there?
Yep. All the bodies.
And I'm just
I'll leave him the
looking-
ghoul if he wants. Would you like the ghoul, Zenthir?
No. I would
Alright.
prefer that thing stay as far away from me as possible.
I'm gonna add it to the pile.
Alright. Hey, Zenthir and Baldric. Roll me perception! Yay!
Yeah, it's fine. There we go. No. Focused on my task.
Zenthir?
Yes?
I said Zenthir and Baldric, please roll me perception.
Oh, my apologies.
I'm just leaned against the wall, sitting down. Just
That's
trying to push some of
probably
the
a good thing
gore off
for you.
myself.
Okay. Nothing seems amiss as you continue your scouting.
Alright. Well then, continuing to pile bodies, I'm gonna throw the skin of Mayor Thent into that cauldron.
Okay.
And then, once all the bodies are all piled up and nice, I'll come to right about where's oh, there we go. Right about there. I'm gonna take some rope and put it around the statue. And then walk the rope backwards to about there.
Hold up.
Okay.
Pause that.
Back here. You're muted.
Baldric, what are you proficient in?
Things.
Skills.
Athletics, intimidation, perception, and survival.
Baldric, there's something funny about the statue. As you walk past it and you kind of brushed against it, it shakes just a little bit.
Should make my job easier.
I'm leaning against one.
It's completely firm.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna, with the rope on either side of the statue, I'm gonna pull it back to here.
Strength check.
Where's my buttons? Oh yeah, it's up here. There we go. Boom. Wow, that went fast.
Yeah,
21
it did.
total. But yeah, I was gonna walk back a couple of steps and then pull the rope to try to pull it over. Well, not the whole statue. I'm trying to like pull it down to spill the fire out on the bodies.
Oh.
I apologize for not. Yeah, there you go.
Statue goes like that. As you pulled it, your strength was strong enough that you're actually able to pull it forward. And it appears that there is some sort of additional doorway right there.
All right then. Did it spill over like I wanted it to?
It seems to be very, very, very bottom heavy.
I'm gonna try and continue pulling it until I can get it to knock over.
After about a couple of minutes, you're able to actually get it to knock over. The fire does not spill, but what looks to be burned blood does.
All right, that didn't work. Let's see if I can get it another way. How attached are these braziers?
They are bolted into the floor. By the way, you get the feeling that lighting bodies on fire down here with you down here is probably a terrible idea.
Oh yeah, probably.
Meanwhile, I'm investigating what is beyond the statue.
Okay.
But Shane, no one's stopping me, so my character is going to assume that it's okay for me to do this. To make
Everyone
sure
can
that they don't
figure out
come
that
back.
what he's doing as he's trying to do it.
Stop that immediately. We do not need to breathe in rotting zombie everything while we are down here in a closed off space.
But what if they get back up?
Then we will kill them again. I prefer not dying from inhaling whatever it is on them.
Yeah, we'd be fine.
No.
Don't you fucking do it. Don't even look at them.
Man,
Do it,
sounds
Baldric! They
very,
bit my
very
face!
still.
Word of Christ, I'll shoot you too.
I'm going to grab one of the bodies, preferably one that's been blasted apart,
Many of them got it.
and I'm just gonna drag it right about here.
I hurl again. Whatever's left. It's just gone.
So on
And
the
then-
other side of the statue, does it continue to be just a hallway?
And then I'll go back this way and go join
It does.
Cedric.
As you get closer, you're actually able to see that it continues on, turning to your right.
Okay. There
Well-
appears to... Huh?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to move back at that point when I see it continues on to the right and tell everybody it appears that this there's a path that continues on down here. We should probably continue to investigate. That means you, Meha, on the other side of the room. If you would like to get away from all these nasty
Oh,
zombies,
nope, I'm still puking and dry heaving and rolling all over the place trying to get away from that stupid thing.
then you should come down to this hallway where I can currently see no corpses.
No, I'm just like, you're talking, I'm throwing up.
Meaning she can't hear you over
I
her
can't.
heaving. You're on the other side of the room. And he parkours over the lantern, over the altar.
He does a front flip.
I do Legolas elf tricks.
Climbs the ceiling.
Meha, there is a room off to the side that appears to not have any corpses in it if you would like to join me.
Just kind of eyeball him and then eyeball like the pile and the just because I watched him throw in the cauldron. I
Hold
can't
your
do
breath for
anything.
20 seconds, I will pick you up and move you there.
No, I can't.
Then I'm gonna pick you up anyways and move you there.
Baldric,
I
stop.
can't.
All right. Am I stopping to wait for them, or stopping because you're doing something?
Baldric. Excellent, excellent. Does a 22, a 23, and a 13 hit you?
All but the last.
Okay. Okay, and take 11 damage as arrows shoot from the wall and pierce into you.
I'm gonna scream at this point. And yeah, screaming things that should not be said.
All right, so everyone
Damn
can
it.
hear the echoing
Excuse me, all the things they taught you.
Warforged.
Mm-hmm.
Do you move away? Do you move back? Do you move forward? What do you do?
Looking around, can I see the holes that they came from?
Came from
Random.
I can't see the holes or anything.
Nope, I rolled your perception passively and you did not see it.
Okay.
You keep standing there. Do you move? What do you
I'm gonna move back a couple steps
Okay.
if I can't see where they came from.
From
Okay.
here I shout what happened.
Arrows!
You dodge more arrows that fire at you.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead
So
and
trapped hallway.
full on sprint, make it to there with as many